When it comes to medium format cameras, it's hard to ignore Mamiya. They're known for the legendary Mamiya 7. As well, the modular setup of the RB67 is quite spectacular. The least talked about camera system they make is probably the Twin Lens Reflex series, or TLR for short, or also known as the Mamiya C series. Usually the first thing you hear about these cameras is they're humongous, especially compared to the competition, the Rolleiflex and the Yashica mat. That being said, bigger is sometimes better, because this camera allows for interchangeable lenses as well as viewfinders, making for a more modular setup for a camera. One of the main reasons I love this camera is because of the legendary Mamiya glass. They have a decent array of lenses from wide angle to telephoto. As well, the lens coatings only get better with age, and some of these later model ones are really nice. Again, to have an interchangeable lens mount on a TLR is kind of special. When it comes to wide angles or telephoto lenses with twin lens reflex cameras, it's kind of annoying, because usually you'd have to buy a separate camera for these lens options, or buy adapters that don't always work right, or they at least drop your f-stop down by one stop if not more. For me, to have multiple different systems of one camera just for different fields of view isn't ideal, because I have too much shit already. switching lenses on my Mamiya is quite simple. I'll show you how to do it. First, you want to rotate this switch on the side of the camera to raise the dark slide. Then you want to pull this tab in the upper right hand corner. Then you want to remove your lens and replace it. Once in, reset the tab. Yep. So why would you not want this camera system? Size, weight, clumsy controls, they're all solid contenders of why you might pass on this one. Another issue, which is based off user error, is that it's quite easy to do double exposures. This happens because the lens operates entirely on its own and isn't linked to the body by any means. I'm not too sure if they fixed this on in later models, but my model, the C220, definitely has this issue. This Mamiya C220 was the second medium format camera I ever bought, just after the Holga, so it has a special place in my heart. Before trading some gear though, and getting some new lenses for the system, it was kind of occupying space on the shelf and not being used. I was kind of thinking about getting rid of it because I had the Rolleiflex. That being said, I think I like shooting with my Mamiya more. Even though the Rolleiflex, it is more lightweight, and it's actually probably a more desirable camera. So if you see me out and about lugging around this big old camera, complaining that my back hurts, just know that I'm doing what I love.